Hi, Floss
Tube.
Tube.
This is Colleen.
And I'm Cheryl.
And you're stitching with the Sisterlies.
Yay! I always feel like you need to hear clapping.
When we do it right.
Yeah.
And we have
our peanut gallery.
Peanut gallery. Our audience.
Hi, everybody.
That is Simona. Let's see. What was life like for you this week?
Look at my hands.
Ew.
Look at my hands.
Digging in the dirt.
No, this is cherries.
Oh. She's making cherry compost.
Compote.
Compote.
So, our neighbor has a friend who works at a fruit orchard. And so they have all these cherries. So I got 40 pounds of cherries.
Yeah.
So I'm in the middle of dehydrating about 10 pounds. And then I just froze another 10 pounds because I like it in my yogurt. And then I'm going to make compote out of 10 pounds or more.
With the ones you're dehydrating are just going to be dried cherries?
To put on salads.
Oh, yeah.
Things like that. And then, so my hands are stained.
Yes.
And then
No, that's your whip. That's your finish. I wouldn't even show that
finish.
yet.
Woo. And then...
that's the only thing you have for your finish. And your whip.
Rude!
No!
And then we finished the garden down below, which... And then
I think
started
should be
pouring,
harvesting by now.
started pouring down rain, so I haven't been able to take a picture of it.
Yeah.
And then I also...
The potatoes.
Oh yeah, we have potato, which I'll show them. This week it's supposed to stop raining at some point. So, and then I have been, binge watched The Chosen, which is about, it's about Jesus choosing all his different disciples, and you're chosen, and we're chosen.
So she bought a sweatshirt that says she's chosen. Looks like the aliens chose her.
Can you see it? I love it. It says swim the other way. It's swim the other way. I can't remember what it stood for. Oh, I'm getting my jokes passed to me because I keep forgetting my books upstairs. Oh my goodness, she has so many.
So, you did your, that's...
And then I've been uploading all the patterns we have to the store. So
Yeah.
the store will be open in the next 2 weeks, and I will announce it. It's open now, but it'll be full. And I'm ordering patterns.
Is there stuff in there for them to buy now?
Yeah.
Oh, so
yeah.
they can go to Rust Ribbons
Quilts and more. RustRibbonsQuilts.com. Yeah.
We'll link it below. So she has some Teresa
Patterns.
Kogut, Kathy Barrick, Liz
Matthews. Yeah. Bendy
patterns.
Stitchy.
Bendy Stitchy, yeah. So she has, and Lindy Stitches. So she has some patterns in there.
Yeah.
And she's ordered some more.
Yeah. So
we have to wait for those to get in, but you can go look and see what's there now.
Yeah. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Okay. What did you decide to do?
I did.
You decide just to be smiley this whole time?
No. Are we done with your life? You're...
Why are you acting so... you're on medication.
No, that medication doesn't do anything.
It must do something because you're very nice.
Uh-oh. No, but the other thing you did in life is you helped me finish piecing the my son's engineered
Oh man,
quilt design.
That was, James, I've decided you don't like me.
No, we both learned stuff. We'll talk about that in a moment. When we get to whips, because it can't be, I guess it could be a finished top quilting piece. But I still have to quilt it. We still have to quilt the alien on it.
Right.
And I think I have to just download it into my program. Whatever that's called, and then see what we can do.
Yeah. I'm done with my life. Well, I'm not done with
my
life.
Let's see. My life has basically been getting this together, and
Which
then you came down and helped save me, because I was going to do it all over again, which would have been the third time. But I said, no, there's got to be something. What I do is I learn a process, and instead of applying it to the whole quilt, I apply it to that moment, and then I forget about it. I must have short-term memory loss. Must have had a head injury. Cheryl came over for coffee a time or two, and she was sitting there talking to me, and then all of a sudden I saw her doing this.
What was I doing?
So I said, "Are you acting like Quinn? Why are you looking at every corner of?"
Oh my gosh! I can't believe you're telling.
And I go, "What are you doing?" She goes, "I'm just checking to see what I want when you die."
I
Mother.
said you're stitching.
Oh, well, there's not much of that.
I liked all your stitching, and I know everybody's gonna want it, so I'm like,
Oh,
what
I
am
don't
gonna
think
run
so.
over and grab
And
first?
since I do have such a small space, I have different ideas for all my stitching.
Okay,
What?
make my eyes burn.
I thought it was pretty funny too.
Okay, and
Got a joke?
You little peanut gallery.
I claim those knives. Chainsaw.
Did you get the knives?
The knife.
We did,
Oh.
and I gave it to him
We're
already.
excited about knives and the wok
Beautiful.
that hand pounded.
This is one of my
Beautiful.
homestead friends does hand forged knives and pans,
Yeah.
and he said they can, these definitely you hand down to your
I
grandkids.
want them.
And
They're mine.
when you pick up one of them, it's like I said, I feel like I need to just throw this across at a tree. And
Oh jeez,
Yeah.
I'm never walking into the house again.
They're beautiful. Now between the knives and the guns that I'm walking around.
And the guns. Don't come on our property.
You're
Don't eat our
safe
garden
with
either.
money.
We have chicken shit and what else?
we've been wabbit shooting
Yes, we have.
It's funny in the morning to go out and see you.
because the wabbits have been
And they
eating
have
my garden.
Yeah, and they were in the garden this morning too, by the way.
They weren't fully in the garden.
Oh, well, one of them.
It was on the edge.
Yeah, on the side.
Yeah.
Oddly, I don't know. They've electrified. Somebody
Weird.
suggested that, and somebody suggested putting in voltage. Another
Wide
another wanted to know.
I guess that's not
where you got
nice.
your coyote pee.
Oh.
She sent me some once night. I opened it up and I went,
And actually, this time I got fox pee
oh.
because supposedly they're more afraid of the fox than they are a coyote.
They're cuter.
But you get it from, oh my goodness. I thought I would never
Was it
forget the
Amazon?
name of it. No.
Oh, you're gonna lose your status of being
You
a
can link it.
card-carrying
Link it
homesteader.
below.
Yeah, we'll link it below. I am a card carrying homesteader. Where is it? What's it doing way over there? I am still a wannabe homesteader,
Well, I
but-
thought you had a card like Dad has his mafia.
but I
card.
was able to join my homesteader group. So I have. Oh,
You have to
let
put
me
it up
hold it
against
on
black.
against you.
Did I?
Against
Oh.
you, black.
Oh yeah. Can you see it now?
Yeah. Come here, doggy.
So
Look,
I
he
got
wants to
my
be a
homes-
homesteader too.
I got my
He smells your
homesteader
bread.
sticker.
So, leading up to that,
Stitter. I just called it a stitter.
do you have any finishes?
I do have a finish.
This is a channel about floss tube. I'm just prefacing that.
It's about floss tube and fiber arts,
And
which is why I have bread.
fiber. That is pretty. Put it up there closer.
So Simona
Look at
said,
that paper. So pretty without the paper.
Well, the paper stops it from putting oil on stuff.
"Oh no, there's no oil on
Oh,
it
well, why the paper?
because I don't want it just sitting on the
Oh.
table."
Is the table dirty, Simona?
So here's your bread, Simona.
Yes. Mine.
So last week I made 6 loaves of whole wheat, and this week I made
Cherry compost
4 loaves
or
of
compost.
sprouted white wheat, and then the cherries, and I have something else I'm supposed to be doing. I don't remember what it is, but
Dehydrating cherries.
I'm dehydrated. But I mean, besides cherries, I'm supposed to be.
Okay, so next we have whips
Oh,
because we're
my
repeating
greens.
ourselves. Greens.
I'm dehydrating greens after I
What
do this
greens?
so that I can make. I like to put greens in my drinks.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna dehydrate. Some of my greens are starting to get older, so I want to
Some
make
greens
sure.
in that. She just gardens. She doesn't harvest. So she
We've eaten a lot.
Yeah.
has your
I
neighbors.
made cream spinach the other night.
That was from the garden?
Yeah.
I like pickles. I like it pickled. I remember cream cream.
Oh, that's like making kimchi.
Oh, that's different. I like the
I'm gonna
pickled.
make kimchi too, which I found out.
Don't tell me it uses chicken shit.
No, but it's really good. Has a lot of probiotics in it.
Oh, good. Good. That
So
will
it's
help me.
really good for people who have intestinal issues.
Yeah. Oh, and none of our hens became roosters.
Nope,
they're
they're
women.
all. We found out that somebody else has a rooster behind
Both
us.
behind us and in front of us. So, because
Yes.
I was going to save it from Cheryl. 'Cause
I
she
thought
would've-
Audrey was a boy.
she'd have put you in the pot, Audrey.
Audrey's gonna get cooked,
but you're a girl,
but
so
you're
you're
a girl.
fine.
Yeah.
You just need to
It's just,
knock.
we're waiting for our eggs, and they better start producing. That's all I can say.
I'll save you all. I'll save you all.
Colleen said she was gonna let them go.
I was gonna let him go. I mean, the coyotes probably would have got him, but it would be better than Cheryl saying, "Oh, you want some chicken soup?" and I would unknowingly eat it.
You'd unknowingly eat Audrey.
Somebody I knew. All right. How about some whips? Oh, here's the finish, but we'll keep that with
Oh,
the
I
giveaway.
have more finish.
Oh, Simona has finishes,
Oh, I was gonna claim it because she's not in the.
and you could show that too.
Well,
Or
but-
when we show the.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Simona has made so many.
Oh, I want this. Oh, wait, there's a moo.
You have a move.
You're trying to steal stuff from me before I die. Oh yeah, I want this moo. I want it, the ones with the.
It's not a move.
That's not a move.
It's black and white.
You have it backward. But I like it like that.
Oh. They're houses. It's black and white
So
on
these
it.
are supposed to be your other sisters.
Yes.
Oh, now you told me. I already
For
spit
the
on it,
vets.
Christine.
That's
For
yours.
the vets.
For the vets that my sister works at. Oh my gosh, I can't believe not Wounded Warriors Retreat.
Something
SOW.
like that.
SOW.
Well, they're kind of like
Serving our wounded. No, that is. Oh dear God.
our wounded.
My brain is.
I'll link it below.
Anyway, so that they have vets who have had PTS or who have been maybe they've lost limbs and they go into the hospital.
And then
She
they and their
works-
families.
They're in
go
their
to this
families
retreat.
come to this retreat, and it's a really sweet family that started this, and so
It's in Virginia.
in Virginia, yep, off of in
By where they-
Haymarket.
Yeah, in fact.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so anyway, Simona did those, and there's still more to go,
Yes, there is.
but yeah,
Okay, whips.
whips. So
Oh, Cheryl has a whip.
I do.
I thought you came down here. What's your whip? You had nothing in your hand. Is there going to show the bread again?
Do I get to speak,
Yes,
or are you
you-
just gonna keep on talking?
I'm going to
for
keep
me?
on talking because I mean,
So I finally am starting on the it is taking me
oh,
forever on the quilt.
I thought you had it done because you had one there, and I didn't realize it was.
Oh no,
babies.
So she wanted greens and browns, so these are some of what I'm working with.
Show them.
I forget that you can't see what's in my lap. So
And did you like me to hold some?
yeah. So these are some of them I've picked out. So if you're watching and you don't like them, make sure and tell me.
These are the mountain quilt.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that should be done this week. That's
She
my
got her
hope.
garden done. Yeah, Cheryl's really quick.
Yeah, now that I got my garden done. Oh Lord, that
So-
was a process.
My whips.
I
I
had to plant
don't.
that dumb thing 3 times.
Can I talk now?
Nope. I'm in a very chatty mood today.
Yeah, you told me I was being nice and wondered what was wrong with me.
I know. I still am.
My whip is Little House Needleworks, the Early Americans. I'm working on Betsy Ross.
So cute.
And I have the house done. Her little square house is done. Part of Betsy, I have to do her
She just
face.
doesn't have a head.
Her
She's
name.
headless.
So I should finish her this week.
You finish her head. When did you do her head?
She has a bonnet and her flag. I have to do that. So there's that. I'll keep it over here because you know how Cheryl throws my stuff.
I almost threw it down there and I kept myself from doing it.
That's one cross stitch whip. I didn't do any more on Lincoln.
Are you rubbing it in that I don't have a cross stitch?
No, I
whip?
have more, but
I started, but I knew you.
Oh, you're going to show that? Well, you need to bring yours just because yours is going to be different.
No, because it's not even a whip at yet.
I don't even believe she started then.
It's not.
Show it or it didn't happen.
Fabric.
What's it called? Oh yeah,
fabric. I have the fabric. I'm pulling the floss. Shut up. To me, that's a whip.
Yes, it is. It's a process to get to a whip. Whip is actually when you start putting stitches in. Work in progress.
She's back.
It's not kit. It's not kit.
She's
in progress.
back.
So I am doing the Lincoln quilt, and it is 16 patches, and this is a Lincoln Museum quilt, a reproduction of Abe's Frontier Family. And so I'm doing the 16 patches.
Ooh, he signed the front. You're that old.
And stars. So I have one 16 patch done, and that's as far as I got.
Really cute.
Because
why?
Wait.
And what are you doing over there?
I don't want them to see my pajamas.
They saw them last week. What does it matter now? Just because of the same
So that's
ones?
that,
And you've been sick.
and
So doing all this being sick.
then we finished. With Cheryl's help, I finished
She's not acknowledging.
She's
James's
ignoring you.
top of his. My son designed this,
Woo!
so now I just have to press her real good,
Whoop, 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 whoop,
and
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
we put aliens. Like you remember? Have you seen that movie, The Aliens, with Sigourney Weaver?
Yeah.
And she's.
what's her
They
name?
come out of her
Sigourney
stomach.
Weaver?
They come out of her stomach. Those little aliens.
Not out of her stomach.
I thought she gives birth to them.
No,
She
she
screams.
doesn't. No, she kills
Who
them.
does?
Other
Something
people.
comes out of them.
Whoa.
That's what's gonna. That's the sound. That's what's gonna be quilted all over this. They look like hands.
Yes, and they attack people's faces
And
and
suck the living life straight out of them.
put their eggs in their body. One of my feel-good movies.
That's very true.
That and
Okay.
Predator.
Let's talk about some SALs. Stitch-alongs. Of course, we're doing. This is Little House Needleworks Suffrage Act. I don't need a zoomer in her. I can just roll up.
Roll up.
And this is Little House Needleworks Suffrage Act. We're doing this with Bendy Stitchy and hosting with Bendy Stitchy and two Martini Stitches.
Mm-hmm.
And the hashtag is hashtag SWTS Suffrage for that one. I'm also doing
Nice.
a SAL on Lindy Stitches, A Stitch for Sweet Freedom.
I love that one.
Hashtag is hashtag SWTS Freedom. Then
She decided to do one more Sal.
it is
Which
Stephanie's fault.
I'm
and
excited.
then Sambry Stitches. We're hosting this with Sambry Stitches and Becca. And this is going to be, this is Teresa Kogut's pattern. And here, why don't you show my whip? Along with this, take it up there. Oh, squirt up there. Get up
Squirt.
there.
I have to squirt.
Hey, Squirt, get up there.
Squirt.
Squirt.
So I could chat about it. So this is Teresa Kogut of Creative Whims. She's designing PDF charts for, keep it up there, show.
Give me the other one.
Do you not, how are you new?
Yes.
PDF charts for different LNSs on her Etsy shop. She lists them under We Love Our LNS, and she currently has 15 downloaded. They're $10 each, they're PDFs only, and the proceeds will go to the LNS that chart is dedicated to through the calendar year.
Uh-huh.
And so there's this one, and this one is hashtag SWTS United. And I think we've already got quite a few that are joining. And that pattern is, the stitch count is 98 by 136. 100% of the profits go to Heart's Desire in Wichita, Kansas.
Aww.
So that's what, but we just thought it was a cool thing to stitch along
Yeah, really is.
with.
Can I unsquirt now?
You can unsquirt. You need to show this. So before I show this, Emily C. of Eclectic Possessions, if you watch her floss tube, she had a little special one up recently because it's that time of year where they raise money for the children.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so she's a social worker, or I think she's a social worker. She's a advocate. She advocates for children.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be a duck derby. So you give donations, you buy a duck. For, I think they're $5, or you can buy a quack pack for different amounts, and then you'll get ducks. And then you send Emily C. I'll link her channel about this.
Yeah.
You send your receipt to Emily C. And she's going to make a couple Emily bags, project bags.
Mm-hmm.
Farm girl. Well, first of all, when she gets 1,000 ducks, she's going to get a rubber ducky tattoo.
Oh.
Her friend, who I think is also her coworker, Amanda, is going to at 2,000 will get a tattoo. And Michelle Rudy, farm girl, if there's 5,000, she's going to get one. And she's hoping.
So if there's 6,000, will you get one?
No, I
Why
won't.
not?
I'm not. My body's precious.
Whoa.
I bruised just from knocking my face.
Well, maybe you cover those bruises up with a pretty tattoo.
I went with Sarah Melissa when she got hers. Anyway, so Michelle started a hashtag 4,999. She didn't want, so we need to get, anyway, so with the donation, so Emily will draw at the end of this deal. There'll be a couple of project bags. McKenna from 1884 Stitchery is going to do 25 or whatever, a gift certificate to her shop. Farm Girl started basket weaving, making.
Oh.
She made a really cool basket, and
Nice.
she's going to donate that. And I'm sure, ooh, I'd say talk, but you don't know.
Nope, I don't know.
Handmade
I
basket.
wish I would have
1884.
known.
Anyway, I thought that, well, you do now.
So Colleen's gonna get a tattoo at 6,000.
No, I'm not going to get a tattoo. I
I'll
only
get
have
one
one
with you.
lung. I'll watch you.
No.
Got to be a rubber ducky
That's not how that
for
works.
the children because it will help the children. And
But you used to
so like
work
children
in the
that
children.
it's NCMEC. I work to get the ones that are stolen
Why don't you
from
get
people.
one back here?
Like a
Nobody
little
will
tramp
see it.
stamp
Little
of
tramp
A
Yeah.
tramp stamp of the NCMEC children. That would be really
Or
good.
how about on your
Anyway, we're
calf,
talking about Emily
your
C's.
shoulder.
It's very dear to my heart because I have a couple of grandchildren and great-grandchildren that have been involved in the foster care
Yeah.
situation, so I know that they can use the money.
Yeah.
So I made a quilt a while back. It's been up in my Etsy shop for a while. So I thought, oh, I'll donate this. And so it's the New Market Civil War inspired quilt.
This is one of my favorites that you did.
It's beautiful.
And so I'm donating this to Emily C's Duck Derby cause giveaways. So it's like a big old quilt.
Wow. It's huge.
And
here's the
what it looks like.
backing.
And here's the back, the cheddar. It's all done in Civil War production
I love the
fabrics.
border of this one.
Yes. So now I'm going to have to do another one because I just love this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Oh,
pretty.
let's have all the threads. Let's show all the threads that are all over this. But anyway, so there's that.
It's beautiful.
Okay, so that Stitching with the Sisterlies is donating to the cause. I'll link her. I'm sure I flubbed that whole thing up, so I'll link it. Donate so Michelle has to get it. I already know Emily has to. Okay, you get to talk as we're at giveaways.
Well, I will first do a joke. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Cargo.
Cargo who?
Cargo toot toot vroom vroom.
You helped her find these? Okay. All right, now, give away.
No, one more. What did the big flower say to the little flower?
Hey, bud.
Good job.
Isn't there more?
Oh yeah, there's more, but we have more time.
All right.
All right, giveaway.
Oh, man.
So, last week, we're giving away Homegrown by It's So Emma. Lori Holt?
No, I think it's so Emma. It's just
It's So Emma.
Yeah.
It's So Emma along
Stitch
with
with love.
the Alpha Bites.
Alphabetties.
Alphabetties.
It's okay.
I say bites.
You're so pretty.
She is so pretty.
Oh yeah, your hair. We forgot.
And this is what it looks like when
It's done
it's
and not
stitched
into
and
a.
not finished.
Not in. No, it's finished. It's not fully
stitched,
finished.
but not fully finished. Yeah.
Simona's gonna make a pillow out of it.
Yes.
And the next one's coming out pretty soon.
One day.
Yeah.
One day.
Okay, so are you ready for who won this? Wow, I wrote this. Wow. Okay, giveaway home. All right, I got it.
Oh.
The winner is Nancy Harbath.
Yay, Nancy!
Nancy says, those darn bun-buns invade your garden, and I have dust bun-buns invading my home. I love me some Aunt Bee and Barney. You guys are such a hoot. And before we go on this one, have you had any dreams lately that you want to share with us?
Shut up. You have to say that. You didn't know one where I was married to Frankenstein
No,
this
you
time?
didn't tell me. Did you tell them about the Frankenstein one?
No, I told them about Santa Claus, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to tell them about
Santa
Frankenstein.
Claus had got divorced
What
from
have you been
Beth.
eating lately? What? Or drinking or what?
I
What
had
are
a
you doing?
dream that I was going to get married. I'm in a casino, but I have to run away from Batman, the penguin.
The
What's his
penguin.
name?
The little.
Paul Lynch. No, he's not little. He's big old. He has a eye monocle thing. It's a penguin
Yeah,
on
that's
Batman.
Right, with his little.
Yeah,
Yes.
but an old one. Like I told you, Adam West was the old Batman.
Yeah, the real Batman. Adam Weston. Anyway, so I had to run away from him and escape him. And down at the counter of the casino was Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She was going to marry me to whoever I was going to marry. She was going to do the officiating.
We're having a problem.
I know. I don't. It's the
What have you guys
pandemic.
been on?
Nothing.
I think we're stressed and
Benadryl.
don't know it.
Benadryl. So Cheryl though, married. I don't know who I was going to marry, which is funny because I would have just stood and got
I
officiated.
guess I divorced Santa Claus and married Frankenstein. I mean, I don't understand. Because I let my hair go gray.
The Bride of Frankenstein. It looks beautiful.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't really see it against all this white fabric.
Yes.
Did
All right.
you tell them that I found my first gray hair?
Oh, Simona found her first gray hair.
It was the weirdest thing ever.
And she gave it to me, and it was like,
Did you save it?
I did.
it was like
Thick.
a
So
thread
thick.
of,
Oh wow. You're gonna have coarse gray
so
hair.
thick. Yeah.
it was really thick.
Oh.
And like this,
White?
the whitest
Oh, it's gonna be pretty.
silver color I've ever seen.
How cool.
She was not happy.
Oh. She's only 32.
Two.
This week's giveaway is. I'll scooch up to you guys. So you can see
Squirt.
that. That's the
Scoot,
Prim
scoot.
Series Pattern Club.
Oh, shoot.
And I'm going to kind of
Oh,
chat
this is
about
so
it.
Cool.
Well,
I'm gonna
Cheryl.
leave a comment.
So this is for Fat Quarter Shop's SAL starting in July, which is the Prim Stitch Series Pattern Club, which is, I showed you the one on there. It's by Lori Holt of Bee in My Bonnet with It's So Emma. There's a 99-cent reservation fee, and if you and you'll receive a chart if you do a reservation fee, become a member.
Mm-hmm.
You receive a chart monthly starting July 2020, and it goes through June 21.
Yes.
June 2021. And as a member of the club, you will receive the pattern 5 days before it's released, and a 12% discount off the retail price of $7.98.
Yep.
So the giveaway that we're going to do, Fat Quarter Shop sent us,
Uh-oh.
and you're back. Fat Quarter Shop sent us this is 25 count Lugana Prim. Big old, how much of that is there? Like a yard,
It
a half a
is
yard?
27 by 36.
Wow.
Almost a yard.
Yeah, of even Lugana even weave, and the Prim Aura Floss. So it's a box of floss. And Cheryl, you're not going to take it out?
I did already. I put it
And you
back.
showed them?
Yes,
Did you show them, or
you
did you just
missed
go,
it.
oh, look at how pretty, and put it away?
You missed it.
So for this, Cheryl,
Yes.
what shall be the question
The question is.
for the Prim Pattern Club? For
The
Prim-
question is.
for the Prim.
Prim? Oh, that's good. I'm not that slow.
So, in your comments, mention something
Prim.
with the keyword Prim in it. I don't think we can entertain you anymore, Simona. We're done.
Knock knock.
Oh, who's there? Oh,
Scold.
God. Scold who?
Scold outside. Let me in.
Oh. That's cute. You have another one before
I do.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
You've been drinking?
It's that cherry compost she's making.
Where do where do polar bears keep their money?
I don't know.
In the snowbank.
That's cute. So plans are quilting this, working on my
I
stitch
didn't get to show
alongs.
my haul.
Oh, haul. I have haul.
I have haul.
Show your haul.
I want more haul.
I just only have one thing right now. I'm waiting for something from Canada. It hasn't got here yet.
I do long arming on the big machine, but I want to learn how to long arm on, because Rika long arms on her sewing machine.
She does? She free motion quilts, or she just?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could be giving her more credit than is due, huh?
Yeah.
So, Pat Sloan is doing a YouTube series on machine quilting, free motion quilting with your sewing machine. So, she's already into the 4th day, which I'm behind, of course.
Yeah, but she was talking today that next week or in a couple days she's going to show with the walking foot. I always free motion with the walking foot.
Yeah, with our machines you do.
Or maybe she's just talking about like stitch in the ditch or do the crosshatch where you wouldn't need to, but I still would. I have a Bernina and that's what we...
Mm-hmm. So, that's my haul.
My haul is... Whoops.
Whoops.
Flag Folk by Not Forgotten Farm, because
So cute.
somebody, I don't remember now, Shannon, somebody put this up and I went, I want that. And then I looked and this is 15 inches by 15 inches.
Oh,
Big.
that's a nice one.
Stitch count is 153 by 162.
Just stitch it on a smaller count.
Oh, yeah.
What's
Got
the count?
eyes?
What's the count?
This count is probably 40,000.
40,000.
This was on 36 count butternut linen.
Oh dear. Never mind.
So I'd have to do it on 18 count Ada. I have been watching regulars. Teresa's got a new one coming. Oh, we already talked about Teresa's new one coming out.
If you want to watch a good series, watch The Chosen
Or read Revelations.
on YouTube. No, it's not about Revelations.
Let's see. What else? Oh, I've been watching your homesteading stuff, people.
Doug and Stacy, my new friends.
I've been watching Phil Donahue, That Girl.
I've been watching Bewitched.
Geraldo. So it brings me back to a world that my mom was still alive, my dad was still alive, he
Yeah.
was still alive. Commercials are hilarious. Phil Donahue and Sally Jeffy, the one with the red glasses is hilarious. Everybody's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
And so right now I'm watching one with Jerry Lewis.
Are you feeling better?
Yes, I am. I can't breathe very well. I was going to say somebody new I've been watching.
Why are you avoiding me every time I ask you if you're feeling well? Yes, I am, and go on to something else.
Here, hold on, I'll tell her.
She has a bladder infection.
You're the worst.
We're back.
We're just gonna say goodbye now so Cheryl could continue living. So
you
you
didn't
guys,
feel good. Everybody gets bladder infections.
Recorded right now?
no, now we're gonna go. Bye bye.
It's
Have
okay.
a great week. We love you guys.
Hope
See you
bladder-
next.
Bye.
See,
you okay?
no tattoos because I have another bruise.
It's from your bladder infection.
Shit. Goodbye, people.
Bye.
Another joke first before we say goodbye.
What did the fisherman say to the magician?
I don't know.
Pick a cod, any cod.
Oh, that's cute. So, guys, have a great Stitch week. I will link everything below. Bye. Love
Bye.
you.
Love you.
Cheryl has one more joke. This is a channel about floss tube and fiber arts.
And wannabe homesteader and jokes.
Yes.
Why are fish so smart?
They're not.
Why?
Because
They can only
live,
swim upside down once.
because they live in schools.
You went to school, though. Bye.